Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela, I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and welcome back to this week's Whips, Bits and Chat. Come on, let's go and see what I got for you today. Okay, so first up for you guys today is of course our video roundup. Now the first video out was the lavender posy cup coaster. So here it is being held rather than laying flat, and here it is has it's bunched up, so it looks quite pretty. And to be honest, if you could attach a brooch back maybe to the back of it, that could work really well as a brooch to go on an item of clothing. Oh, another idea for it. Can you see I'm starting to scrape the barrel a bit, but it looks quite pretty there. Right, so that is that tutorial, and of course that will be linked up in the I button and in the description box down below. The second video that came out this week was the book review, and it's Edward's Menagerie. And this one is the new collection, and it's by Kerry Lord. Now you can actually purchase a collection of the books made now by Kerry Lord, and I believe there is 4 in a collection bundle, which I'm hoping I have a link to added a link in that description box of that video to the collection as it stood at that point. If not, please shout, "Oi Poppy, you've missed it," and I will go searching and see if I can find a link for all 4 of her books. And there is also I button opportunities on that video that will take you through to some of the other ones within that collection of books that I've already shown on the channel. I think I've got one left to go. The next one up is Tried and Tested, Mrs. C Cottage and Storytime. Now I don't want to spoil it too much for you. Just know that I had a go at a sun bunny, which meant because I'd had a go at a sun bunny, she needed named, which she actually named herself whilst I was making her, and she also needed her what's it called? And of course she needed her very own origin story, so that is also included in that video. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that one, at the end of this one, grab yourself another cuppa and some snacks and go over and watch it. The I button is of course in the I button up there. I had so much fun making 7, and of course creating her own origin story, because it just wouldn't have been right sending a sun bunny to the sun bunny creator without an origin story. Right, so that's that for the video roundup this week. Okay, so what else have I been up to? I've been mucking around and putting videos together, so that next week you are going to get to see some of the animals and other bits and pieces that we got up to at the at Woburn Safari Park last weekend. Okay, so I've managed to scrape together some of the clips that we've taken, and of course watch them through to make sure that then they're safe to be viewed and safe to use, and that video is coming out next week for you. And of course I've done some more book reviews and done some more bits and pieces behind the scenes. for the channel. And my main crocheting I cannot show you. I'm making up another pattern. It's another clothing pattern, but this time it's a summer wear. Fingers crossed it works. It keeps changing its mind as to what it wants to be and how it wants to be set up. So I started off last weekend. I just had an inspiration flash while we were sitting in the hotel. No internet. So I'm like, I got a notepad, and I drew out a basic design that I wanted to do, and then I worked out how I was going to do it, all writing it down. I didn't have any yarn or anything with me either, which was really annoying. And then as soon as I got home, I grabbed my cotton yarn, grabbed my hook, and I was set to work. So I'm making it's a summer top, and it's worked from the bottom up in the round. That's right, in the round. Couldn't resist doing it that way. So as it stands at the moment, I've got it to about here. And so I've got this bit to do, and of course the shoulders. So fingers crossed, next week I will be able to actually show you what it looks like. Although I think I might have got my personal sizing wrong, because I'm between sizes and I forgot. So it may be a bit tight on me, so it may be a dory only wear until I actually get round to shifting some weight. It's not working. I haven't even looked at lettuce leaves yet. One day I will, maybe. Yeah, so of course that's what's taken up the majority of my crocheting this week. Now I did have somebody comment on a very old book that I'd shown a couple of years ago that I actually have on my shelf, and she'd said that she was stuck at round number 3. I'm sorry, off the top of my head I can't remember what your name was, but it was out of a certain book. Now I have worked out how to get past that round 3 so that I can talk you through it if needs be, if you're still interested, that is. But I do need you to email me, and ideally email me with a picture of you holding that book so that I know you're not being cheeky and just trying to get the next round out of another creator. Yeah, I'm that cheeky. So so once you've touched base with me via email, I can then talk you through it, and hopefully it will get you back on track and making that item with that pattern. Yeah, so mystery. There's a mystery comment for the rest of you. Okay, let me think, what else was there? Thursday, no, not Thursday, sorry, it was this morning, Friday. I wake up to a beautiful message, well, a cheeky message I should say, from Sarah over at Crafty Moo Sarah. Because of course I've done, I'm just going to pull these ones up, I've done the tutorials so far for these two flowers, flower coasters. She said, you know I love daisies, and I was, is there any chance? Up past 7 she sent that to me, cheeky monkey. I called out of bed at 7:45, I read the message, hadn't even made the coffee, and my brain's already ticking over. So I'm like, well, you know I got the middle done. I can show you that bit because it's the same as these guys. Okay, so I got the middle done, right? And then I went and made my cup of coffee so that my brain would work a bit, or should I say slow down a bit, because for me a coffee relaxes me, not winds me up, as long as I don't do too many. If I drink more than 2 I go into hyperactive mode. So I was sitting there working off of a different one. This is a second base, but working off of that to work out how I could create a daisy, and it's done. It's done, and I come in here and I've recorded a video, put the video together all before doing this one, which was daft because it's normally Friday, this is a Whips Bits day, but I've made the video, and that will be coming out to you on the 4th of July. But if you are a channel member, an asylum member basically, if you're an asylum member and you want to get your hands on the pattern early, then make sure that you jump onto the community tab, where there should be a link now, or at least there will be once I put it up, a link to that video, so you can have a jump start and you can make those daisies early. Now there is only 3 girls that applies to out of however many are going to watch today. But yes, do know that that one is coming up. There isn't a written pattern for it as yet. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to worry about doing a written pattern for these coasters. I may do, may not, depends on which one I want to push basically. But the daisy is really cute, but it will take a bit more of the white yarn than what the other 2 patterns have called for out of your scrap basket. Now is the best bit of the video, in my opinion. It is your photographs, and I have received a nice collection this week, some from Dinky Crafts Jennifer and some others from Sarah over at Crafty Moo Sarah. Now Sarah was actually the first one to venture in and have a go at the lavender. Yeah, she told me later on I was evil. You just wait, girl, wait till you get to the daisy. But come on, let's have a look at the photographs they've sent today. And I've got one more photo for you. It's a bit of a spoiler, so if you don't want to see roughly I say roughly what 7 looks like before, of course, watching her video, close your eyes and count to 10. I'm having so much fun bouncing backwards and forwards with Mrs. C Cottage in the story of what's going on with Cheeky 7. It's been lots of fun actually, seeing what adventures she's getting up to and what havoc she is creating over the pond basically. Now for a cheeky added bonus. Okay, I'm going to be running a competition off of this video. And what I'd like you to do is pop in the name of that cheeky bunny rabbit that I've been speaking about today. Make sure you hide that in your comment. Don't just put, oh, it's so and so. No, hide it in your comments so others that are reading, seeing if there is a competition, won't know. It's a cheeky way of making sure that the people that watch to the end actually have the opportunity to win a prize, and not everybody jumps on, because of course I don't normally advertise my competitions. Okay, so the competition will run until the end of next month. Okay, just give you lot a chance to play catch up, and the prize will be something in a box if you're in the UK, and if you're outside of the UK you will have a choice of a winner only pattern. I will give you a list if you've not come across them before. They are corner to corner, so C2C patterns, and they are of Disney or Marvel characters, which means that I can't physically sell those patterns, but you can make them. Just I would advise that you do not openly advertise that you're selling them. If you do decide to make the pattern and then sell it, please don't openly advertise, because otherwise Disney or Marvel may slap a cease and desist on you, and I wouldn't want that. So basically make it for a family member for Christmas. Or of course, if you don't like that option, you can of course pick a pattern from the Ravelry shop. I'll give you a discount code that will be open for all of those patterns, and you can choose one of those. Okay, all rules to the competitions will the competition will of course be in the description box and down below, so have fun with your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up on this video, and I will catch you all again next week, or during the week I should say, when one of the other videos comes out. So that is it for me for today. I will see you all really soon, so please remember, stay chilled, stay happy and keep crafting. Goodbye everybody.